So I just got done watching The Fury, and I want to talk about it. This is going to basically be my review and my overall thoughts about it because I loved it. But I'm going to give you a brief description of what the movie is about, and then we'll go ahead and dive right into the review. After Wang's daughter is kidnapped by a criminal network, his only ally is a journalist whose wife has mysteriously disappeared. Fueled by furious vengeance, it's the unlikely duo finds themselves in an explosive martial arts showdown against a relentless gang of thugs. And that's basically what the movie's about, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about it and gush over this movie because, oh my god. This film is almost balls to the wall action from beginning to end. I've had this much excitement for a movie when I watched it in years. Now, I never personally watched The Raid, but I've seen some comparisons to The Raid, and especially in some fight scenes. But ultimately, what it reminds me of, to me, is Rumble in the Bronx with Jackie Chan. Because, I mean, just the fighting choreography, the martial arts in this reminds me of that style of that movie back in the day. And I just could not believe as much action, violent, gruesome martial arts they pulled off in this movie. There was scenes in this movie I was just had my jaw on the floor because it was just overall amazing what they were doing with how many people he was fighting off. It was just, I haven't seen like a movie like this in years. But then again, I never watched The Raid. I really needed to watch The Raid. I can't say anything bad about this film. I really wish that we had this kind of film, at least got these kind of films frequently, because I would watch these kind of films yearly, if not every once in a while. But to have a film like this come out once in a blue moon, it seems like over a decade, is insane, because this is non-stop action, gruesome, brutal, violent martial arts. Hands down, it's so good. The story, I mean, there's a lot of people saying the story wasn't that good. But the thing is, I mean, to me, it reminded me a lot of like the older Jackie Chan films. So you're not there for like the story. The story and the dialogue wasn't the greatest, but the action's there. The martial arts is there. The fighting and everything. What makes the movie. That's what I loved about the movie. I didn't really pay attention too much to like this. There is a story, of course, but as far as dialogue and as far as everything else, I didn't really didn't really upset me, because the action is what made this movie. That's what made me pay attention. So I know there's going to be criticisms like, well, the story and the dialogue wasn't all that. These are people that probably never seen like an action film of this magnitude, of like the old Jackie Chan movies or The Raid or any of these films that are like, yes, there's a story, but the dialogue and everything isn't there to push the movie forward. It's almost like kind of like it's the background noise. Everything that's in the front is going to be the action, the fighting choreography, the things that's going around and them picking up and everything and fighting with. That's going to be the main focal point of the film. But to me, I really didn't mind the whole story. Because at the end of the day, the story, he's trying to get his kid back, and that is the main story, and he does get his kid back. Everything else in between, as far as dialogue and everything, I didn't really care, because the action was just so good and blew me away. Is just, yeah, I need more movies like this. I really wish Hollywood would get more movies like this and more films like this. I know overseas they get movies like this almost yearly, if not like a lot of these kinds of films over there. We need more films like this, because I will see these time and time again. But that's my thoughts on the movie. The Furious, I will give you a 5 out of 5. This movie is fantastic. I loved it. The brutal, gruesome, sometimes head-turning, non-stop martial arts is amazing. Let me know what you guys thought about The Fury in the comments below. Until next time, guys. Peace.